SS 4.1 problems, right? In this class we are going to learn about one of the interesting concepts, that is curves. Yes, have you ever taken a piece of paper and just dotted it? It's the picture that our results are called curves, right? These are the examples for the curves. Yes, you can draw some of these figures without lifting your hand from the paper and without use the ruler. So these are called curves. Okay? Yes. Curve means it's not straight. Curve means it's not straight. In mathematics, curve can be straight. So one as shown here, the fourth one figure, it is also a curve because we are not lifting the hand from the paper and also we are not using the ruler here. Observe here, the figure 3 and 7 are cross themselves, right? Yes. Here the rest of the figures, they do not cross themselves, then the figures are called as simple curves. So these are all simple curves. You can also draw 5 more simple curves and 5 more not simple curves. What is the difference between these two figures? Yes, you can observe here, the first one curve is an open curve and the second one is a closed curve, right? So you can also draw some more open curves and closed curves. Can you identify some more open and closed curves in these given curves? Yes. First one is it is not closed, so it is an open curve, and see here it is a closed curve and it is also closed curve and a line. So it is an open curve and the fifth one is also a open curve and the sixth one is a closed curve and the seventh one is also a closed curve, right? Yes. The next concept is positioning in figure. Yes. Have you seen the tennis court, shuttlecock court and also a cricket court, right? Yes. In the court can divide it into three parts. First one, inside the line, then next on the line, and outside the line, right? Outside the line, right? And a compound wall separates the home and the road, right? Yes. Okay, so you can talk about the on the compound, outside the compound, or in the compound, right? Yes. Here in this closed curve, so we can also divide into the three parts. The first one is interior, means inside. Interior of the curve. Interior is here inside. Then the second one is boundary of the curve. Second one is boundary of the curve. Is boundary, we can say that on the curve. Okay. The next third part is exterior curve. Exterior of the curve. Okay. Exterior means it is outside. Outside the curve. Right. A closed curve has three parts. First one, interior of the curve. Interior means here inside the curve, and boundary of the curve means on the curve, and exterior of the curve, that is outside the curve. Yes, in the adjacent figure, you can identify the interior and exterior and boundary of the curve. Yes, see here. So here what I have shaded, it is the interior part of the curve. Means it is interior. So here the yellow color, it is the boundary. It is the boundary of the curve. So boundary or outline. So what we are calling that? That is the boundary of the curve. And rest of the position is exterior. Yes. Can you say that? So which point is inside the curve? Which is the interior point of the curve? Yes, you can say here. Here there is a point A. It is interior of the curve. And the boundary of the curve. So which point is lie on the boundary of the curve? Yes, the point B is lie on the boundary of a curve. Then next, which point is located in the exterior of the curve? So where the point C is located? Yes, the point C is located in the exterior of the curve. Right? Yes, we can say here the interior of a curve with its boundary, then it is called as region of a curve. What it's called? Yes, the interior of a curve with its boundary, then it is called as region. Okay. Yes. The next concept is polygons. So what do you mean by this polygon? Poly means here many. Gon means here segment. Poly means many. Then gonus means here line segment. A closed figure having many line segments. So a closed figure is made up of many line segments. Then the figure is called as the polygons. See here, a polygon is a simple closed curve made up of line segments. A simple closed curves are made up of the line segments. Then the curves are called as a polygons. Right? Yes. Observe here, I have drawn here 5 figures. In this, the first figure is made up of a first figure is a simple curve and it is a polygon. Right? Yes. And the second figure is a simple curve and it is also made up of the line segments. Right? Yes. And the third figure, it is also a closed curve and it is a simple curve. It is made up of the line segments. Then it is also a polygon. Right? Yes. And the fourth one, the closed curve is made up of the 4 line segments. That it is a polygon. Then the fifth one is not a simple curve. Why? Because here there is a curve crossed themselves. So it is not a simple curve and it is not a polygon. Let's see the vertices, sides and the diagonals of a polygons. Okay. The next, sides, vertices and diagonals of a polygon. So here I have drawn one of the polygon. Is what are the sides of this polygon? The line segments which forming the polygon are called the sides of the polygons. Okay. Here what are the sides of a polygon? Yes. What are the sides of a polygon here? Yes. Here A, B is a line segment. It is the one of the side of a polygon. Then B, C is one of the line segment and it is also one of the side of a polygon. Then CD and DE. Then EA is a sides of EA or the sides of the polygons. Yes, what are the sides of the polygon here? First one, the line segment AB. AB line segment BC, comma CD, comma DE and or the sides of the polygon, right? As you can see here, the two adjacent sides. Adjacent means here the side by side line segments. That means two line segments having one end point, and the line, then the line segments are called as adjacent sides, right? Yes. Here the two sides, for example here AE side and DE line segment. So these two sides having one end point, right? Here these two sides having one end point. So AE and DE are the adjacent sides. Okay? Yes. Similarly, you can see here AB side and BC side. So AB line segment and BC line segment. These two sides having one common point, means these two line segments end at one of the point. Then the two sides are called as a adjacent sides. Okay, it's right here. Adjacent sides or adjacent sides. Two line segments having one end point, then it is the adjacent. Then the sides are adjacent sides. Then AB and BC are the adjacent sides. Then BC line segment and CD or two are adjacent sides. Then next, similarly you can also write CD and DE are the adjacent sides of a given polygon. Okay. Then next, vertices. Is the adjacent sides meet at one of the point. Then the point is called as the vertex of the polygon. It's right here. Here the two adjacent sides AB and BC are the adjacent sides. These two sides meet at one of the point, that is B. So B is the vertex of the polygon ABCDE. Okay, yes, B is the vertex of the ABCDE. Yes, how many vertices are there in the given polygon? Yes, how many vertices are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are ABCDE are the vertices of the polygon ABCDE. Right? Yes, we can write here vertices are, yes, that is A, B, then C is a vertices, then D and E are the vertices of the polygon ABCD and E. Right? ABCD and E are the vertices of the polygon ABCDE. Yes, you can observe here for the vertex A, B is the adjacent vertex, right? So A and B are the adjacent vertex. Means these 2 points having the only one line segment. So A and B are the adjacent vertices. Then next, B and C are the adjacent vertices. Then C and D are adjacent vertices. Then D and E are adjacent vertices. Then E and K are adjacent vertices. Yes, let's write the adjacent vertices. Adjacent vertices are, yes, that is A and B vertex. Then next B and C. Then next C and D. And D and E. And also E and A are the adjacent vertices of the given polygon A, B, C, D and E. Okay. Then next one. Then what about the D and B vertex? Yes, D and B vertices are not adjacent vertices. Here the vertex D and B are not adjacent. So join these two vertices with a line segment, then it is called the diagonal of the polygon A, B, C, D and E. So here C and E are not adjacent vertices. So join these two vertices. And it is EC is a diagonal of the polygon A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Then next, so A and D are not the adjacent vertices. Then join here. So A and D are diagonals of the given polygon. Then A and C are not adjacent vertices. Then join the line. Yes, the joints of these vertices are called the diagonals of the given polygon. Okay. Yes, here once again the B and D are not adjacent vertices. The line which joins the B and D, then that is the diagonal of the polygon. Right? Yes. What are the diagonals of the polygon A, B, C, D, E? Yes. Here the diagonals of the polygon are first one AC and BD, then next EC, then AD, and AD are the diagonals of the given polygon ABCDE. Is it clear? You can draw a polygon having the 6 sides and name it as A, B, C, D, E, F, and write the sides and adjacent sides, adjacent vertices and diagonals of the polygon A, B, C, D, E, F. Right? Yes. So up to here we have learned the curves, position of a figure and polygons, its sides, vertices and diagonals. Right? The next class we are going to solve the exercise 4.2. Okay.